What is going on, Knicks Nation? We're live talking about the Knicks taking on the 76ers in round one of the NBA playoffs, baby. Woo! Finally, we made it to when it matters the most, the NBA playoffs. As we saw last night, the New York Knicks will be facing off against the Philadelphia 76ers as they went on to defeat the Miami Heat in the play-in game to officially be the 7th seed. So the Knicks host the Sixers Saturday, 6 p.m. EST at Madison Square Garden for game number one. In this live show, I want to do a whole series preview and talk about the matchups and talk about what we can expect from these New York Knicks going up against a 76ers team that is trying to pull off the upset. So Knicks fans, let me know your thoughts right now in the chat. The overall keys to victory for this Knicks squad. I am so pumped up right now, and you should be too, baby. Let's go. Hit that like button on your way in for your boy, Knicks Nation, because this is where the fun begins. The New York Knicks taking on the Sixers. Now let's start off with last night's game between the Sixers and the Heat. Okay, the Heat were in control of that game. Okay? The Heat were in control of that game. But then the Sixers, with Nicholas Batum, took off in that fourth quarter to fight back and win the game. And Jimmy Butler injures himself. He might not be able to play for weeks. They might lose to the Bulls to be the 8th seed. But that doesn't matter for the Knicks anymore. So you look at how the Knicks match up against the 76ers. I absolutely love everything about the way the Knicks match up against this team. Now, you got to give the Sixers their credit real quick. They're not a team to overlook. They have been scorching hot at the end of the season. I'm pretty sure they are on like a 9-game winning streak, actually, or something like that, since Joel Embiid came back to action. But let's not pretend that Joel Embiid, he's not at 100% health. You saw him limping around the court last night. And the last time the Knicks faced off against the Philadelphia 76ers, with the healthy Joel Embiid, the Knicks beat them by 40 points. Okay? The Knicks have dominated the Sixers this year. Now, the regular season is a different animal than the playoffs. Just because the Knicks dominated the Sixers in the regular season does not mean the Knicks are definitely going to sweep them or beat them by 5 in 5. Possible. But I'm not going to sit here and be arrogant and think like we're on top of the world. But this is a good test. I mean, there's a lot of Knicks fans that were worried about beating the Bulls in the last game of the season because they did not want the 2nd seed because they're afraid of the Sixers. I'm not afraid of no Sixers, and you should not be either. This Knicks team has Jalen Brunson. The Sixers fans should be worried about the Knicks. We shouldn't be worried about them. We're the 2nd seed. We have home court. We got a name in Jalen Brunson, who is the best player in the East this year, the MVP of the Eastern Conference. If there was an award, he would win that. But he's not going to win the MVP, unfortunately. So, another thing. Who the heck is guarding Jalen Brunson? Who's guarding Brunson? Maxey? Lowry? Easy money for Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson is ready to go to take this Knicks team to the promised land. I've never had this much confidence in a Knicks team in my life. And I'm assuming you guys agree with me on that, but let me know in the chat. Guys, this is the Knicks 76ers live playoff series preview on Knicks Media, brought to you by BetUS Sportsbook. If you guys could do me a favor, simply hit the like button. We want the vibes right now from Knicks Nation. And let's see what the chat's got cooking up. Lawrence Rubin says it won't be easy, but the Knicks are going to win this series. I have so much faith in this team. We have Brunson and Anunoby playing together. The New York Knicks are 20-3 when OG Anunoby plays. Hello, 20-3. JA3 says, hey, Richie, been a while. How are you, brother? Salute. What's up, man? It's been a minute. Your boy's got a lot of stuff going on in his personal life, but you know we're squeezing in this stream right now. And don't you worry, we're going to be live pretty much every day throughout the whole playoffs. Today we will be. Tomorrow we will be. Saturday during the day we will be. Let's go, JA3. We back and lock and loaded. How many games will Embiid hold up for? The guy is definitely not 100%, that's for sure. Keith says the media says we should be worried about this matchup. I was more worried about Miami. I ain't scared of the Sixers. I ain't scared of no Sixers either. Bring me Philly. Bring me Philly. 100%. I mean, listen, they're a good basketball team. I'm not sitting here trying to make it seem like the Knicks are on another level compared to the 76ers, but we're the favorites for a reason. Okay? We should win this series. And a big important piece to this entire thing is we have to protect home court. That means winning game 1 and 2. Because right when the away team, who does not have home court, wins one of the first 2 games at home, it flips in their favor right away. So the Knicks got to take care of their home court advantage and win their first 2 games at home. Hopefully steal a game in Philadelphia and then win in 5 or 6. That's how I look at it. Okay? That's how I look at it. Daniel's in the chat. What's up, man? Welcome. Hate how long they have to wait for game 1. 2 more days. Hey, man, we're all in this together, waiting together patiently. Now, you see the odds presented by BetUS on the screen. The Knicks are 2.5-point favorites in this game on Saturday. The odds are brought to you by BetUS Sportsbook, the official sportsbook sponsor of Knicks Media, the #1 online sportsbook in the world. If you want to get a 125% bonus, folks, don't forget to click the link at the bottom of the chat, in the bottom of the description, to get a 125% deposit match up to $2,500 on your first 3 deposits. That means if you put $500 down, you will get $1,250 to play with. BetUS has 24/7 customer service and 24-hour payouts. Again, click the link at the top of the description to receive your bonus. We're also giving away $125 in free play. The first 5 people to DM me on Twitter, their account, showing me their number on Twitter, will receive $25 of free play. I'm excited to hear your guys' thoughts of the odds presented by BetUS.
BetUS, America's favorite sportsbook and casino. Live betting and racebook. We're celebrating 30 years with a historic offer. A 125% sign-up bonus on your first 3 deposits. Plus 10% gambler's insurance. Get started today. BetUS, where the game begins.
Now, if you guys check out the website on BetUS, they got some interesting odds, okay? The Knicks and the Sixers to win the series is just split right down the middle at -110 apiece. Now, I find that interesting. It's dead even. It's not favored in the Knicks. I mean, there's some books where the Knicks are the underdogs to win the series, which I could not believe. I couldn't believe it. Now, I'm curious what else they have. NBA playoff series. Ooh, these are fun bets. We got the Clippers, Dallas. Let's go to see if there's some for the Knicks. They got really cool prop bets on their site up already for the NBA playoffs. These are all the other series. Here we go. Knicks, Philly. So you could predict the exact outcome. The exact outcome for this team. Okay? Now, the Knicks to sweep the Sixers is at +1,400. The Knicks to win in 5 is at +700. The Knicks to win in 6 is at +650. The Knicks to win in 7 is at +350. And then the Sixers to win the series, those are the odds right there. Okay? I think the Knicks win this series in 5. That's my prediction. Those odds are at +700. So if you guys want to sprinkle some cash on the New York Knicks, this is the way to do it. Please bet responsibly, folks. But you guys do get a really good advantage if you use my link to get some free cash to play with. You can also bet on a lot of other things in this series. Correct score after 3 games. Knicks up 3-0. Knicks up 2-1. Down 2-1. I like that. How many games it's going to go. These are fun bets. Ooh, overtime games. No games to reach overtime. 1 game to reach overtime is at +250. I like that. I think there's at least going to be 1 game in the series that goes to overtime. Look at this, man. There are so many fun bets. This is my first time seeing the bets live with you guys, to be honest. Game 1 outcome. Knicks win game 1, and they win the series is at +175. Damn, they got a lot of fun bets. They got a lot of fun bets on here. I ain't gonna lie. You can also, I'm curious, what else do they got? They got the championship, the conference, of course, and you can make your same game parlays as well. The Knicks to win the East, they're at +1100. Damn. All right. Well, you guys see all the odds there on the website. Bet responsibly, folks, because this is going to be an interesting series. I like the Knicks in 5. Am I getting ahead of myself? Maybe, but I got so much confidence in this Knicks team, bro. I genuinely do. Like, I actually freaking do. Why? Because of Jalen Brunson. I've never had a player on the Knicks that I felt so comfortable not just playing his best ball, but winning. Helping this Knicks team win basketball games. Okay? Literally everyone who shoots for New York is 40% besides Josh. There we go. It's true that. We know they will double Brunson, and now we got 4 40% three-point shooters. We ready, bro. Oh, we lock and loaded. I love that. It's true. We're built for this. We're going to shock the world and put the league on notice. Knicks in 5, you will see. Knicks at 6. Hey, Knicks in 5, Knicks in 6. I don't care. Just get to the next round, baby. That's all I care about. I don't care how many games it takes. If it takes 7 games, it takes 7 games. As long as we're healthy through it. Richie, salute. We just avoid Boston from the second round. Yes, sir. Now, let's not look into the second round. We got to make sure we get through this team ahead of us, which is the Sixers. But I love the way that this Knicks team matches up against the 76ers, bro. Because we got Mitchell Robinson coming in off the bench, matching up against Joel Embiid. Isaiah Hartenstein definitely proved to be able to contend and beat up Joel Embiid. OG Anunoby can even match up against Embiid. I mean, you talk about a squad in the Sixers. They're playing their best ball when it matters the most, but so is the Knicks. The Sixers are on a win streak. So is the Knicks. So I don't understand why there were so many Knicks fans scared of the Sixers, not wanting the second seed. I can't relate. I trust Tom Thibodeau to get this team prepared. I trust Jalen Brunson. I love the dynamic we have with the Dante DiVincenzo with so much playoff experience, with Josh Hart playing his heart off, okay? OG Anunoby winning a championship, Dante winning a championship, Bojan Bogdanovic having so much playoff experience. The depth of this Knicks team is ready, and I am all in for this Knicks team to win this series. I don't want to look past the Sixers. I'm not thinking ahead. I'm thinking of the task at hand, but boy, oh boy, I'm pumped up right now. Any of you guys going to game 1? I'm not. I wish I was. Thinking of going to Philly for a game. Is there anybody in the chat that's going to game 1 or maybe game 2? Let me know in the chat. Folks, we're doing a live Knicks Sixers playoff series preview. Don't forget to hit the like button on your way into the show and subscribe to Knicks Media if you're new. We're going to be covering the Knicks all across the NBA playoffs here on Knicks Media. So don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel. Love having you guys here. I'm pumped up for the Knicks, man, and you should too. I have this like instinctual trust with this Knicks team that just feels so calming. And I've never had it. I'm usually a frantic Knicks fan, thinking of the worst possible scenarios, but that's not the case with this team. The way, like, even if we are down by 10 or 15 points early in the game, I still got confidence in them coming back. I genuinely do. That's what I'm talking about. I don't know about you guys if you have that same confidence, but I genuinely do. I think that this Knicks team is built to go far. You heard Jalen Brunson talk about, in his Players Tribune article, that the only thing that's on his mind recently, well, since it happened, was the turnover he had in Game 6 against the Heat last year in the playoffs, which basically lost the Knicks the game in the clutch. Knicks down by 2, like 20 seconds to go. Brunson has a nice move, goes baseline, gets double teamed, then he forces the ball in the paint to Randall, which turned the ball over. The Knicks lost. And then the Heat won the game, which lost the Knicks the series in 6. Man. Because if the Knicks were able to force a Game 7 at the Garden, bro, oh my God, we would have won that game. I promise you that. All that has been haunting Brunson. He's ready. He's coming for blood, bro. He's coming for blood. You see him with his hood on? You saw him? Mr. Jalen Brunson with his hood on? Come on now. He's ready to go. He's not messing around, bro. Where is it? Him and OG. Look at this. Look at this. Come on. Tell me that's not someone that's averaging 40 plus in the playoffs. The guy's been averaging 40 plus before the season ends in the last 10 games. Look at this guy. He's completely locked in. He's locked in. He's about to go to another level. The NBA's not ready. The league's not prepared for what they're about to see. Even OG Anunoby is saying, hey, Brunson, you want to wear a hood? I'll wear a hood too. Welcome to the dark side. This Knicks team is ready. Oh my God, it's so freaking cool. You heard Donte DiVincenzo saying we don't duck, no smoke. Bro, huge, huge. Now, one of the biggest X factors for me in this series, a player on the Knicks that I am hopeful has a good series that could be he could change the whole thing, is Deuce McBride. If Deuce McBride can be a spark plug off the bench and play big minutes and help contain Tyrese Maxey and hit his shots consistently, that's going to help this Knicks team so much because Brunson needs help. And he's going to get shooting from Donte. He's going to get hustle from Josh Hart. He's going to get elite defense and three-point shooting from OG Anunoby. He's going to get the playmaking from Isaiah Hartenstein, the rebounding and the hustle. But when it comes to a bench player coming in and setting a tone and hitting shots when Brunson's on the bench, it's Deuce McBride. He needs to step up. And he has so much experience now in this season. I hope that Thibodeau finds minutes for Deuce McBride next to Jalen Brunson. He's not going to start next to Brunson, but I want minutes with Deuce and Brunson on the court together. That's what I want. Because that defense of Deuce, OG, and Mitch, they need to be on the court together. I want to see a lot of minutes of Deuce, OG, and Mitchell Robinson on the court together. That is the defensive trio. If the Knicks get a double-digit lead, the Knicks should just put out Deuce, OG, and Mitch for the rest of the game. Now, obviously not for the rest of the game, but you know what my point is. Because that's their defensive lineup. The Knicks' philosophy and the way they've been winning so many games this season is you get a lead and then you protect it and you zip it up on defense in the final fourth quarter and you win with your defense. That's the identity. That's the idea of a Tom Thibodeau style of a squad that he's done such a great job building up until this point. So that's why I'm excited about it. Tibbs better be ready for Philly zone's defense. Yeah, that's definitely true as well. Philly's going to throw so many different defenses at this Knicks team. They're going to throw the double teams at Jalen Brunson. They're going to put a zone. The Knicks got to be prepared. And the one thing I've learned about the Knicks from an offensive perspective, especially Jalen Brunson, Brunson learns and adapts on the fly. Like he sees the way the defense attacks him, and then he adjusts and he attacks the weaknesses of the defense as the game goes on. And I think Jalen Brunson is going to he's going to be fine, baby. You put a zone on Brunson, watch what happens. Rangers won the President's Trophy 94. Knicks won 50 games. Rangers went to the finals, and so did the Knicks that year. History is repeating. Get your future bets in. You know it, Keith. Hell yeah, repeat 2-round. Playoff Bojan. Bojan Bogdanovic is another big piece. Bro, if Bojan Bogdanovic can come in off that Knicks bench and give us 15 or something like that consistently, if he can be a sharpshooter in the clutch, watch out. I mean, we need all hands on deck, obviously, but this is a big series for Bojan. He's been getting comfortable lately. JB and OG going to bring Black Air Force One energy. It's blood. You know it, bro. You know it. I love that. The Black Air Force One's energy. Brunson could break any zone. Facts. You put a zone on Jalen Brunson, watch what happens. I hope they try. Jamal. Hey, Richie, let's go Knicks. I am glad Philly won last night. Glad we do not have to face Miami because of what we saw from last year's against Miami. Honestly, was I the only one that wanted Miami? Not because I feel like I don't want Philly. It was more, I want revenge. I wanted revenge against Miami. Like, if we had the verse the Heat, good. Give me them. I'm not afraid of nobody. This Knicks team has built me as a fan to not be afraid of nobody. Now, we're versing Philly, and I'm okay with it. But I'll be honest with you guys. I wasn't afraid of the Heat playoff Jimmy. I want revenge. I want a revenge. Now, we could still get our revenge against Philly, even though we don't really have any revenge against them. They haven't really done anything to us. But I'm ready for them. I'm ready for Philly. I was ready for Miami. I didn't care who we faced. I wanted the second seed for this reason. And of course, the Heat would have been a different animal because they just know how this Knicks team works. Spoelstra is an excellent coach. I get all that. Playoff Jimmy. Knicks fans have some nightmares still from last year. Yes. But that's not the case, so we don't even have to talk about that. We don't even got to talk about that. I feel like the Knicks have a mental edge over Philly. Can't say that about Miami. True. I want a repeat of Rangers winning and the Knicks winning in the playoffs. I'm hoping. That would be great. Let's effing go Knicks. Ronald, let's go Knicks. Knicks been playing playoff basketball since OG trade. Go New York, go New York, go. And what's the Knicks record when OG's playing? Oh, 20-3, you ask. 20-3, bro. The Knicks are a different team with a healthy OG. And he's healthy, baby. The Knicks team is fully healthy, minus, of course, Julius. The Knicks should be treated as the scariest team to every team in the playoffs. That's what I'm saying, bro. I don't want us as a fan base to have fear. Oh, I don't want to play this team. No. I don't care who we play. They have to come to the Garden. The East runs through the Knicks. The East runs through the Garden in the first 2 rounds, baby. Let's go. I got a different mindset. I've never had this mindset with the Knicks in my life. We'll take on Philly as if they were Miami Heat. Facts. Yo, Richie, what's good, my guy? Let's freaking go. New York. Kelvin's in the chat. I love you, bro. Welcome, Kelvin, back to the Knicks Media Show. Always love to have you. Samuel's in the chat. What's up, brother? What's up, brother? Richie, love you, bro. I smell a Game 1 victory. I smell one, too. I smell a Game 1 victory, a Game 2 victory, a Game 3 loss, a Game 4 win, and a Game 5 win. I'm predicting the Knicks in 5. Am I getting ahead of myself? Maybe. But we got Jalen Brunson, who is the Eastern Conference MVP. If there was an award, he would have won that. This Knicks team is playing with determination, bro. Like, I look at Jalen Brunson, and I'm like, he's got us. He's got us. Okay? I see you, Jalen. I see you taking us to the promised land. I see it happening before our eyes. The chemistry of him and the whole squad's chemistry, the dynamic. We've seen this Knicks team face adversity head on. And they have built this squad to be able to be prepared for anything that gets thrown their way. We got the first super chat of the show. Thank you so much for the $10, my friend. Nefarious Nebula. Wow, what a name. Thank you so much. I wanted to Miami because of last year. I wanted to have a rivalry we could look back on. Too bad that Jimmy got hurt. We take it down Philly for sure. I could not agree more with this. I did want Miami. I wanted that revenge. I wanted a sweet revenge. But we got Philly, and I'll take it. Nebula, thank you so much. It's a very, very generous $10 super chat. Can you guys give Nebula some dono hype in the chat right now? Because the New York Knicks playoffs. Let's not forget where we came from, Knicks Nation. This Knicks team has been in the gutter for too long. Yeah, last year we kind of broke the silence of actually winning a playoff series. 3 years ago, we actually broke the silence of making the playoffs. But this year feels different. Obviously, we have to go far in the playoffs in order for the season to feel like a success. We have to get into the Eastern Conference Finals. That's the goal. I get that. But, man, oh man, there's a lot of reasons to be excited, bro. There's so many reasons to be excited. I have a sense of calmness in this squad. I got a sense of calmness to the point where I'm like, we're going to destroy the Sixers. Now, I'm trying to also ground myself and not get too arrogant and think that we're on top of the world, that it's going to be an easy series. It's not going to be an easy series. I don't want to make it seem like it's going to be easy. But I just love how locked in this Knicks squad is right now. Nebula, thank you again for the $10 super chat. Very, very generous of you, my friend. Very generous of you. Wells Fargo Center, another home for our Nova Knicks. Another thing. Bro, we are going to take over Philly when the Knicks play there in Game 3 and 4. Hopefully, we only have 2 games in Philly this series. I'm hopeful it doesn't go to 6. I do not want it to go to 6. If it goes to 6, it goes to 6. But hey, Hartenstein should look to score more and put up pressure on less than 100% Embiid. Facts. I love that. Isaiah Hartenstein has been playing great ball. He has been unlocking new potentials of his offense. We nearly won all 4 games versus Philly this season. Facts. I can't believe it's a 4-piece. Let's effing go. Let's go. What most people don't see about Brunson is his mentality. That's what separates him from the pack, bro. Black hoodie Jalen, he's locked in. 100%. 100%. The mindset of Jalen Brunson separates him. I could not agree more. He's not even an Olympian. No. BS. Good, though. I want Jalen Brunson the rest. If he was on Team USA, it would have been great, but I'm not. He needs his rest in the offseason, bro. He needs his rest. Salute. Salute to the chat, Knicks Nation. What's your plans for game 1? You going to the Garden? You going into the city to a sports bar? You watching it with your friends, your family? Where are you watching game 1? I'm still trying to figure out my plans myself. We're going to be live for a pregame show. I'll tell you that much on this channel. Guys, don't forget to subscribe to Knicks Media, baby. We're going to get a lot of Knicks playoff love, playoff coverage on this channel. I can't wait. I cannot wait, baby. Hit that like button right now, Knicks fans, if you're pumped up for this series. Knicks Sixers, what you got, baby? Let's go. Eastern Conference Finals for New York Knicks. Buzzer beater says, I'm all in. We do not want LeBron sloppy seconds. I don't think we want Anthony Davis on the Knicks. What's your thoughts, Richie? Samuel, I'll be completely honest with you. This is the last thing on my mind is the offseason and what we're doing for next year. I'm just being honest with you, Sam. We will talk about this in the summer. I don't even want to think or talk about what the Knicks are getting in the offseason right now, to be honest. But hey, this is a conversation that we will have, Sam, just not right now. Guys, please make sure to smash the like button on your way into the stream. Thank you, Kelvin. Remind the people. Show some love to Knicks Media by simply hitting the like button, baby. Oh, my God. We're finally here. We made it to the NBA playoffs, and the Knicks are the 2nd seed coming off a 50-win season. 50 wins. You kidding me? All love, Samuel. Love you, brother. Let's go, Knicks. But you did bring up a good take there, Sam. Just save it. We'll save it. I love you too, Corey. Always. Let's get some. Everyone in the chat, let me know. What's your prediction for this Knicks series? Knicks in what? Knicks in what? Knicks in what? Knicks in how many games? You got the Knicks in 5. You got the Knicks in... What do you got? Let me know. Let me know. Knicks in 6. Let's go. I'm so pumped up right now, man. Knicks in 5, Knicks in 6, Knicks in 5, Knicks in 5. You guys are speaking some truth right here. Okay. Knicks in 5, Knicks in 6. You guys are confident, bro. Now, if you guys wanted to check out, again, the odds on BetUS, they have the Knicks odds. Knicks in 5 is at plus 700. Knicks in a sweep, plus 14. Knicks in 6, plus 650. Knicks in 7, plus 350. So these are interesting odds. If you guys want to check that out, that's on BetUS. If you click the link at the bottom of the description, folks, the top of the description, you'll receive a 125% bonus on your first 3 deposits, up to $2,500. The official sportsbook sponsor of the channel. I'm putting my money on the Knicks in 5 at plus 700. I don't know about you. That's how I'm looking at it. That's how I'm looking at it. Let's go. I see. Oh, we got a Heat fan tuning in. We got a Heat fan. Okay. He has the Knicks in 5. I honestly feel like this is where the Knicks are going to get their respect. I genuinely do. From the NBA world. Do you guys agree? This is where we're going to get our respect. Because I think Jalen Brunson is about to put on a show that is so hard to not respect. I genuinely believe it. Game 1, Knicks 105, 104, 98. Okay. You love it. Mets, Knicks fan. Love that. Playing as a team. What is it going to take to beat Philadelphia? Defense. And the Knicks being able to overcome their defense as well. And honestly, we shall see. I'm pumped up right now. Oh, you can't knock me off the hype train right now. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. Folks, we're going to be live again tomorrow on the show. We're going to be live Saturday for a game day preview show. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so every time your boy makes a video or go lives on Knicks Media, you get notified. Let's go, Knicks. Let's get to 75 likes, says Kelvin. Smash a like button. Where else are you going to get your Knicks fix except right here, right now? Let's go, Knicks. My ball. Let's go. Knicks Sixers, 6 p.m. EST on Saturday. I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow for a Keys to Victory show. We're going to break down more in depth some keys to the Knicks' success against the 76ers in this grueling playoff series. Thank you all for the love and the support on the channel. Salute, salute, salute to Knicks Nation. Let's freaking go, Knicks. This is our time, baby. Vibes are immaculate, and I cannot wait to continue to cover this Knicks team throughout the start of the NBA playoffs. I love you all. Let's go, Knicks. I'll see you guys on my show tomorrow here on Knicks Media. Salute to the chat, and let's go, Knicks, baby. Let's go! Oh, I'm pumped up right now. Yes, sir.